Hello and welcome to Rule the Waves 3, playing as France, starting 1890 on Super Large. We have made it to March 1969. We are at war with Great Britain. We won one carrier battle, but there are more fights to come, so let's jump in. So here we are. We've been at war for 2 months, so we only had time for one battle. Great Britain has some cruisers and stuff out and about, but it's largely irrelevant. They are not big enough to invade me, I would say. And I am already blockaded, so trade warfare will be of very limited use. So, yeah, those are just, not important. So, but don't forget, Great Britain is also at war with Italy and Germany, although we are not, at least not yet, allied. So, don't think Great Britain can really do much. I have halted my 2 Neptune class supercarriers. And we are rebuilding battle cruisers and 2 more battleships. So let's turn. No, what's missing? A commander? These guys have commanders. These guys seem to have commanders. Oh, probably just this one lacks a commander. That's fine. Turn. The idea here is to keep the war somewhat limited. What? I don't have any forces here. Line, no penalty. A convoy attack. I like me a good convoy attack in the western approaches. It's a very small convoy attack. So, 3 12,000-ton cruisers with MSAMs and 8 heavy surface-to-surface missiles. We have these rebuilt destroyers also with 8 missiles and more of the same. A mix of types, some 2,000 tonners, some 2.5. But they all have missiles, so 5, 9 destroyers and 3 cruisers, 12 times 8, so more than 100 missiles. There is that, of course, attack enemy ships in general. That's fine, we can deal with the convoy. To put on the correct headset so I can actually hear the game and myself talking rather than the other headset that was keyed to the phone. Yeah, the weather is atrocious, overcast and high wind, so we can hardly move. 16 knots for the destroyers and 18 for these guys. Cannot affect anything anyway, so we can just run until we unlock. There we are unlocked. I don't want to outrun the guys. Convoy is very likely headed for Plymouth. Is guaranteed to have nothing with the convoy. Just a random coastal unit. Run until we see something. When do we have light? I'm not a huge fan of these night battles. Okay. Target 2, ships 1. Well, the problem here is, of course, that if we start unloading now, we're just gonna put a mass of missiles into maybe a few transports, and then we're out of missiles. Let's just observe them. This looks like a convoy. This could be escorts. Or it's just all one big convoy. No, they are shooting missiles at me, so yeah. Okay. We need to turn to be able, or maybe if we put fire all, it will flush. No, we need to turn. Because that's clearly the convoy. It's not even a select ball. Heavy, no. No one has any missiles left. Maybe because they fired when I turned. Oh, we have torpedoes in the water. Well, the cruisers have plenty of missiles. These have largely flushed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. Yeah, we can just fire it well. Do we have any missiles left? Flushed. Flushed, maybe. Missiles on... 4 missiles on one of the light cruisers. Okay. Turn about. It's not showing up in the list, so I don't know. Port wing, 2 heavy missiles. Port, that's the left side, so should be able to fire, but maybe the range is too big now. Ah, missiles incoming. Decoyed. I think that's good enough for now. Can maybe if the wind is reduced. No, it's just hopeless. Rest some cap because dawn is coming. See no reason to eat torpedoes or missiles or whatever. Still high wind, so we have no maneuver. So go home. Yes, absolutely. Good call. So we sank nearly half their convoy, but more importantly, we got 3 of their destroyers. And seriously damaged 2, that's not so interesting, but yeah, I'll take it. 2,800. They only have 2 missiles though. I have 8, that's a big difference. No missiles. This one, yeah. 8. Wow, have they unlocked quad boxes? That's not good. 4 missiles. Good enough. Yes. New medium bomber. This should be a lot better. Yes, 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 yes. Very much better. It's 10 years more modern. 2 heavy surface-to-air missile. So let's look at speed. Range is almost the same. So speed is almost the same. So we can sort of pick the one with the best secondary statistics, I think, because 50 miles or not, this one is slightly faster. I'm just going to pick this one. It's not important. Oh. British lost. Okay. They are blockading us. We are blockading them. How is that possible? I've never seen that. Huh. Well, I'm still a bit congested, so. Yeah, we are blockaded and they are blockaded. So how does that work? Yeah. Germany blockades them, and for some reason the game gives me victory points for Britain being blockaded by Germany, with whom I'm not allied. So the exact calculations here are hard to understand. As you can see, we are not counted together. We don't even get to see Germany's blockade strength, but we can see their pillar of power here is very big. I'm still very much blockaded. And they have quite a few carriers extra, and they probably have those carriers active, and they probably have all their capital ships active and all of that stuff. And many light cruisers. So there is a reason for me being blockaded, but not worried about that. We'll keep chipping at them. Yeah, I'm not sure which ships they lost. One battleship of the log. Did they have 2 of these 18-inchers before? I'm not sure. The only important fact is they only have 1 of these guys with angle flight deck. Look at prestige, it's kind of capped above 60, so I guess the game thinks that anything above 60, that's excessive, so you shouldn't really be there. You should sort of spend your currency. Stay below 60, and that's fair enough. It also feels that the US has more. Britain. Yeah, we're capped at 65, so anything above that on super large, that just gets really weird. And the resources for, yeah, you can see Japan here. Our growth around stays pretty flat, but because of the growth modifier in the scenario file, Japan keeps growing at an accelerated pace. Of course, they don't have rapid economic growth, so they will never be quite as big as the US, but late game, if you bother going past 1960, no matter what, Japan is likely to be the second largest economy in the world. I have worked hard for being the third largest with some early gains and war reparations. You can see Great Britain is just flat. I would be down here if I hadn't taken war reparations. Same with Germany, they are about equal. So the question is, should I redo some of my air groups? Talking about that, just moving all this stuff to Bergen. Maybe adding a second air group to... I don't know. It's probably fine. Oh, a fleet battle in this area. Own forces, enemy forces. See what it looks like. Lots of destroyers with missiles. 2 battleships, that's my only surface combatant element. Could add in one of these, they are working up, but still. That would... light cruisers, 2... This is more important, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 3, 10. All my carriers then. Move, run. Yeah. And gentle breeze, low clouds that we can work with. You know, listen to the course. So this is a pretty good location for us, I would say. Close to bases and everything. This is our battle fleet. Heroine gets to be the lead ship. That's actually pretty nice. 30 knots for the whole crew. Backed up by a couple of light cruisers. 2 more light cruisers and 5 groups of missile destroyers. A pretty potent surface force. Before I forget, I will add some land cap. Weather is overcast, not low clouds, gentle breeze. It's almost nightfall, of course, so maybe we can get one airstrike out of this. Squadrons, these are 15 squadrons, so they are 20 squadrons. 15 squadrons, so low availability on some things, but overall pretty good. Everything is missile armed, so yeah, I think that's just an advantage now. Trying to press home and torpedo attack that. That sounds very 10 years ago or more. We have a search area and we have an overlapping search area. Okay. Let's go directly to heavy cap. Don't think I need two-phase because we have a lot of recon units in several of these locations. It's fine. Don't really expect them to be on the very flanks here, but we have been surprised before. We had this carrier battle up here when the enemy actually was a little bit to the side, I think, or at the very edge of the initial search here. Auto select strike. Yeah, we're not even close to deck load, so closer, but not quite. Since it's all missiles and stuff. Okay, they are ready. Just put them on patrol. They don't need to go anywhere. They need to head over here for launching. Yeah, the enemy is definitely here. You can see the subs are deployed in a little crescent. So, gliding down to the left here. It's gonna be fine. Don't think I want these guys to go too far off course. But now I have to go make some brunch. Save. And brunch complete. Now I'm very full and a bit drowsy. We had this fleet battle going. That probably isn't going to be much of a fleet battle, but more likely a carrier battle, since I have all my 10 rocket carriers. And I have, I don't know how many destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. These are smaller, but there are quite a few, and they all have missiles. Yeah, these have missiles. Even the small ones have missiles, remember? The Mammalok. It's not even small. They have 2 or 4 missiles each. So, and we have land base there, but of course so does the UK. I don't think we can get any daytime strikes in unless they are extremely close. But let's get going and ultra fast it. Check the warnings. Now it's back to this again. Yeah, okay. Radar contact. I can probably just do this fire. Let's hold off for 1 second, but we definitely, squad max is 30. 25 will be fine until we get speed up, but we have a mix of diesels and gas turbines, so I think that should be quick. No, this one... Did I... No, I don't think this one has diesels. No, gas turbines, I think it has diesels. So I have 2 light cruisers and another 2 light cruisers, and these 2 have MSAMs. Probably this one as well. These have MSAMs as well, but only 1 MSAM because these are the 10,000 tonners. So his flank is a little weaker, but we're turning left anyway. And of course this one has 2 MSAMs and 2 MSAMs. Okay, so they are not defenseless in terms of air attack, and we have some radar guided guns and light AA and heavy AA factor, and yeah, altogether not too bad, but even more importantly, these guys can absorb strikes that would otherwise hit my main combatants, my principals. Pop up on air unit ready. So no air units ready. Fire at will, I think. Outgoing missiles. Really flushing the tubes there. Oh my god, yeah, okay. That's unfortunate, of course. This one is going down, but it's an old 10,000 ton cruiser, so I think we shall be rather content that it just, yeah. 648 flooding. It got hit by like 10 missiles. Leonis, that's the second 10,000 tonner? No, that's a 12,000 tonner. Okay, we shot down one medium AA. Hit belt upper. We have no armor there. Causes a fire, a small one, but it's still bad enough. But where is the other 10,000 ton light cruiser? There it is, but why is it moving away? Because it's on scout, so it needs to be on screen. And now we are in gunnery range, but can we actually... Gunnery range, but... sighting range is very limited. To go home. Oh, this is so brutal. And this is before we start shooting... It might be going down as well, but now it is time to go in the other direction and go squad max. Yeah. Yes. This one is going down as well. It was in harm's way, but again, and this many... Why am I turning this way? It is, of course, to flush the other side. The more missiles Lionis eats, the better it is. We have no reports, so we'll definitely launch some carrier strikes on their surface fleet there. It's probably much heavier than mine with multiple battleships and the like. You know what? I think I will actually launch destroyers now to break up their formations. Most of that is ready. This one looks pretty ready. Coordinated strike against BBs at... No, we cannot do a coordinated strike because then we land in the dark. The question is, should we just hold off the night capable stuff? Thing is ready there. Like we didn't select anything. Heavy jet. Weird. Surely not a CV. Could be, yeah. All the jet attack, heavy jet, they are just slow to get ready. Me getting impatient. This one is in bad shape, I think. Let's take this down to normal so I get a sense of speed. I have no reports of any. Yeah, it was just me being very impatient with launches here. One CV, CVL. Okay. Ready. One is on cap. Heavy jet is on recon now. We have jet attack. Night. Going to CV coordinated. Launch. Most likely going in that direction and maybe slightly to the west, but probably going away. So go long. too early. Ready. Heavy jet knight. We need at least some escorts. One is fine. Okay. Once the fighters are done, we can launch a second wave. Maybe we can even have some reports. One is not feeling too good. Oh, shouldn't have any missiles on board now. Very strange. Everyone should be out of missiles. Of course, missiles are a huge fire hazard. Wow, one missile. Yeah, so definitely gonna take a hit in that missile and burn. Dreadnought class. That's the one with the 18-inch guns. Definitely want that one dead. I have 18 and 19-inch guns, so... Again, these guys, if they have more missiles, which I don't think, or at least they won't have very many, then my destroyers can tank that for me. Green. I'm up here now, little friend, so... light damage. Light damage on fire, probably 8 a missile. This one is severely damaged and burning, but it is not an important ship. Oh, it's been refitted with missiles, so... Yeah. And there is another one, light damage. Yeah, we can... $28, doing 30. One more missile. Why not? They should be burning now? No. Track west, northwest. North, northeast, that's 1742. It's the same? No, probably. Dusk is fine. Heavy jet escort, heavy jet escort. That doesn't help me at all. Picking this one off, I think. Concurrent has taken a few hits, but doesn't seem serious. Took some very accurate 18-inch salvos there, so... It's not a CL, but okay. knots and on fire. Not so sure that's light damage, but okay. I need to get the destroyers in there to screen. My guys are shooting missiles at me now. So, thanks for that. Good to know that IFF still sucks. Other rudder jammed? Oh, cute. I'm thinking we are pretty much done here. Suddenly realize it's very dangerous to send fighters at night into something you're brawling with point blank range. So how did this start to burn? Torpedo tubes explodes, fire started. Have any torpedoes on board? Most likely, but A torpedo. Where am I? No. Doesn't help. Feel free to fire your SAMs against them. I wouldn't object to that. Fire extinguished. Surface to air joke missile. And no land cap, I think. My lead elements here. No. Fire grease on fire. I don't. Very important. So I find this kind of annoying that no carrier, no land base, nothing, no matter how many caps are set, then it's completely unable to actually do cap things. Should be a turn off everything, turn on everything. It does absolutely not. Okay. I knew I told them to disengage, but then I saw those reports and I figured why not a single pre-dawn attack if they were so stupid as to move their carriers up the channel. And clearly this is very effective. Oh my god. Have you seen anything like this before? Wow. Now we can maybe go into that port. Yeah. That same... it's the same sub. Can you stop? Just stop that. Search. We don't search. Light cap. Can you just stop doing that? That was a PB. Yeah, my 1,000-ton minesweeper destroyer is now the new Forbin. No, it's not a minesweeper. It's one of the Forbins, one of the elite. And finally, we have made it back to port. Sometime overdue. There is a land-based air going around. I mean, I've lost some destroyers and those 2 light cruisers. And 2 very damaged, almost burned down. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, so 1 heavily damaged BC. So afraid it might sink actually because of the fire, but luckily we were very close to Brest. One of my CVs took a missile, but that only knocked out a turret, lost 2 light cruisers, and several pretty heavily damaged, but yeah, now 1 medium damage. Only lost 3 destroyers. Oh, I thought I lost more. But this is of course a complete massacre. These were the ones that we caught in open battle. Where was the rest when it mattered? Who knows? I'm guessing we may have sunk one carrier early or something, but I definitely think we got someone at the end here. Yeah, light carriers. Certainly got someone going home. They didn't even go into Plymouth, they just kept going up channel. Not a good choice. No. Dreadnought was the 18-incher, so goodbye to you. 15-inch, goodbye. Old and bad. No, not old. Pretty new, actually. But it's a jet carrier, so gone. Bad, gone. Yeah, gone. Didn't I think 3? No, 2 fleet carriers. Okay. Don't see. But I have quite a few CVs left. But when did they sink? That's going to check. This was in the morning. This is from the morning attack. Also from the morning attack. Yeah, this one we got early in the battle. Sort of in the evening there. Full of missile hits and fires going out of control. So definitely that morning attack did that by reflex, really. Air-to-air losses are high among jet attack, but not much higher than his. Heavy jet fighter, fairly low. Land-based aircraft taking damages. AA is almost nothing. So SAM's not doing anything, anti-aircraft fire doing nothing. Operational loss. 1,100,000 to 90,000. Yeah, can take that. No. Useless tech. Senegal. Okay, so are we still blockaded, but Germany blockading Great Britain? Yes. We are at 206, and you can see Great Britain is steadily declining here. And their surface fleet has been reduced to almost nothing. So my 2 battle cruisers, that should be worked up soon or almost soon. They can deal with this. Okay, so they have 2 good battle cruisers, 1 decent and 2 with 13-inch guns. That's a joke. And this one is quite slow for some reason. Their battleships can absolutely not deal with my battleships, which I have more. I probably need to get building some missile armed light cruisers because they are great for eating missile strikes. Imagine my battle cruisers and battleships having taken all those missiles. They would have burned down immediately. TVs are fine. This Tiger, let's keep an eye out for that one. That's the one I'd like to sink. But okay, yeah, we are on the way path to victory, I would say. So thank you for watching this very interesting fleet battle in the Bay of Biscay/Western Approaches/channel, and see you again soon.